Robert F. Kennedy Jr., is he a serious candidate for the Democratic nomination? I mean, Biden can't last. He doesn't know where he is on a given day or the name of the person to whom he's speaking. He doesn't know where he's been or where he's going and shakes hands with invisible people. Politics is about timing, where the moment is right for someone. Now, Kennedy is a free speech advocate when we're now seeing that during coronavirus, freedoms were denied, as we've heard tonight, on the basis of government untruths. He's a vaccine critic. We now know that lies were told about the effectiveness of vaccines. And he offered the very stern warning that democracies were, quote, very rare in human history and difficult to maintain. Peggy, is this stuff resonating on behalf of Robert Kennedy?
Well, it certainly is. And interestingly enough, he spoke before a House committee last week, and the House committee was held on the topic of censorship. At the very beginning of that committee, the Democrats on that committee tried to actually censor him and keep him from speaking. They wanted to take it into executive session, which meant that the cameras would be off and the public couldn't see it. They said that his speech was dangerous. And as he went on to testify, because they got overruled, and so he continued in open committee, he introduced a term called malinformation. And it was so interesting because we've heard of misinformation and disinformation, but he said, my speech was tagged as malinformation, meaning that it factually was true, but it was politically inconvenient for the Democrat Party. And so that was the terminology that they used in order to silence him. So I think the Democrats have the knives out for Robert F. Kennedy Jr. And regardless of how much sense he makes to the average person listening, I don't think the Democrats are going to let him be their nominee.